Hello, Manisha. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Katrina. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Yeah, I've a little bit of pain. Actually, okay. Mm, I'm in moderate pain, moderate to strongish pain in my pelvic region.
Yeah,
After you worked on me last time, the papillae I had on the top of my tongue,
yeah.
they're not painful anymore. So that really helped. So thank you for that.
You're very
Yeah,
well.
that was really,
My pleasure.
yeah. And then I went through a thing on the right hand side a couple of days ago, but that was really bad for 2 or 3 days, but that subsided at the moment and keeps changing. But now it's sort of right down in the pelvic region, between the right and the left inguinal lymph nodes, like, a sense of bearing down and heaviness. And I needed to tie my lower abdomen down there across the pelvic with a very tight band all day. I don't feel like walking, and I have to put a fist between the lymph node and my hips, and my thighs, and I just need to press it all the time, all the time, all the time. So, yeah, I'm going to go to the doctor and see if I can get an MRI, but I just feel this is not good news. It could be ovaries, it could be lymph glands. Just down there, it's very painful.
Okay. What is the level of pain right now as you are sitting down? Um,
Maybe a 7.
Between 0 and 10, it's 7. Okay. And if you would try to walk, would that be more painful or not?
Not more. I just feel like it's better to sit. So I don't know. It's not that I haven't been standing up. I did the kitchen, I did the washing, but I didn't go for a walk today.
Okay.
So the doctor tells me not to stress it when it's bad. So yeah, maybe it would increase. Like sometimes it's been as bad as a 9. I would never say it's a 10, but it's been as bad as a 9 sometimes. Today, after many days, it's come to a 7. It's often sitting at a 4 or 5 or a 3 or 4, but today it's quite bad.
Okay. And
Mm.
is there any tightness there as well, or just the pain?
No, there's tightness, there's pain, there's a dragging down sensation, there's heaviness. Yeah, everything.
All right. Okay. So
Mm.
I will try I will do the energy healing now and see if it helps. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So if you'd like to sit back and sit as comfortable as you can and close your eyes, and
yep.
I will.
I'll just throw a few pillows behind myself
That's
so
all
I
right.
can sort of
Um,
lean on them.
my kids are really noisy. 1 second,
Oh,
because les garçons, s'il vous plaît, vous pouvez jouer un livre. Ok. Merci beaucoup, parce que c'est trop de bruit. Merci. They are
you speak
of school.
French?
Sorry?
You speak to the boys in French?
Yes, because they don't speak any other language.
Oh.
Yeah, they speak French. Their father is French, so
Ah, okay.
they went to French school, etc. Anyhow, okay, let's do the healing and see. Manisha?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, a bit long. How are you feeling now?
It's still there. It's better.
Okay.
Better. Yeah. Maybe a 3 or a 4. There was a time in the healing, I think it was down to a 2.
Okay.
And I really felt the healing, like you could feel when you came in. Yeah. But it's right down near the bone and, you know, in the ligaments, it's still there.
Okay.
But it's light.
But it's light, so it's 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And how about the tightness? Is the tightness improved or it's tightness?
Yeah, the tightness is less.
Less.
It's yeah. It's at the front. How can I explain it? The tightness is around the back, and that's better. I've also had a lot of problems with my legs, Ekaterina. I think I don't know if I mentioned it to you before. So when I was pregnant, I was in a wheelchair for the last 3 months of my pregnancy. I had something called symphysitis, and I'm double jointed. And now when I walk, if I've been sitting for like half an hour, sometimes even 10 minutes, oh, it's so painful in my hips to walk. And that's quite a fear for me. And I don't really know what they can do for it, because even when I was pregnant, they couldn't do anything. I was just in the wheelchair till I had the baby.
Okay. You relax again. So it's 3 or 4 right now, the pain and the
Yeah.
tightness as well, right?
Yeah.
What you okay, I'm gonna give it another go. So Manisha,
Yep.
how are you feeling now?
You're right. Better. Yep.
Better than before?
Definitely.
I mean, I'm talking about the abdomen area and
Yeah.
your hips and tightness.
Yeah.
So what would you say the pain is now? From 3
Maybe a 2.
to now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the tightness, is tightness still there?
No, I don't feel any tightness at the moment.
No more tightness. How
No
about
tightness.
the hips? Because I put quite a bit of energy in your hips as well.
Well, they're feeling good at the moment. So it's when I stand up that I realize if I'm able to walk or not.
Okay. Would you like to try? Is that okay?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay, let's do it. That's all right.
Yeah, pretty good at the moment. Yeah, so that was pretty good at the moment, because when I can't move, it's the initial bit that's bad. It's not like on continuous movement. But it's like there's just a all gone feeling in the left hip or the left bone, the left thigh bone. It's not bad at the moment. Pretty good, yeah.
And then the right, so in the left hip, it's all gone, but on the right, it's still there, right? It's about the hip itself.
Oh, no, what I'm saying is
Sorry.
I get an on. Sorry, yeah, that's an English way of saying it. I guess I get an all gone feeling in the left. The left is worse. The right is not that bad. The right can be bad if the left is really, really bad. The right hip is not as bad.
Okay.
Okay. It's the left hip that gets an all gone feeling, but I don't have that feeling at the moment. So it's pretty good.
Okay. And do you have
Yeah.
any pain there as well? Is it all good, or is there discomfort?
It's good. I've just still got pain near the pubic bone a little bit, but it's very light now. It's like a 1 or a 2.
Okay, and the lymph gland. What do you call this lymph gland again here that you said?
I think it's called an inguinal lymph gland.
Inguinal lymph gland. I have to break my tongue over it to pronounce. Okay.
It's either it's that area, the right ovary.
Okay, right over it. And the pain there right now is 2, you said.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, when you were working on me, my ear became quite a bit unblocked.
Yes, because I worked all over you.
Yeah, my ear quite a lot. Like it's the best it's been in like many, many days. Because I've always got ear because of the lymph gland.
Yeah, you told me
But
that, I remember.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
constant ear blockage there. So okay, well,
started working. I actually felt the energy in my head first, and then it sort of percolated down, and my ear just unblocked.
all right. Since the page there's 2 and I still have the time, I'm going to continue, see if it's possible for me to put it on 0 right now.
Okay.
Then I would like to work on your oral psoriasis as well on the right side and the lymph gland here. And I know it's not very bad right now, but you can see next few days how that evolves as well. And if it's
You really
any
a lot. Yeah, with my oral psoriasis, because the first time when I was on the call with that other girl, and I asked my husband to look at it, and the next day he said it's gone. This one, it actually felt gone. This one, it looked like it was gone, but it's still painful, but it comes up and down, which is like psoriasis is like that. It'll come up and down. So it's not completely gone, but the next day after you worked on it, he said to me, he didn't even know you worked on me. He just said to me, it's gone.
Well, that's good news, right? I read up on it, and it's actually a very rare disease, very rare condition, apparently, and there is no help for it at all in the
Nothing.
medicine. Yeah, that's what I found on Google. I've been searching because when you told me, and I never heard of it. I've heard of psoriasis on your skin, hair, and that, but I've never heard of it in oral. I was interested, so yeah, and that's what.
Well,
So if we can, if I can help on the left side, then there is no reason why I shouldn't be able to help on the right side. But choose
yeah.
being still, okay? So I will not assume anything. I will just try to do my best, and
Yeah.
and we'll take it from there. Yes. So right now I'm still focusing on your lingual
Inguinal lymph glands.
linguinal lymph gland on the right side and the right ovary, and the hip area left was the worst, you said, but there was nothing there. So okay, I'll leave it alone. That, and then I will do the rest of your body as well, and some trauma release as well, because that was also very necessary, I felt anyway. So I did that. So I'm just going to continue and see where I'm pulled as well, because it just directs me, my intuition. That's what happens, directs me to other areas. And go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking and going to do this because I still have like half an hour. So please close your eyes and relax for me. Oh, oh my God. Manisha, how are you?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? More importantly.
Yeah, in my abdomen is quite a bit better now.
Okay. What would you say the pain is in your gland down on the right side there? The name that I cannot pronounce.
The inguinal lymph gland, maybe a 1 or a 2.
Okay, 1 or 2.
Can you
It was 2.
me, can you just give me 1 second, Ekaterina? My daughter is calling. I'll just tell my husband. Just 1 second.
All right. No problem.
I'll be back.
No problem.
Sorry about this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, 1 or a 2. It's very minimal. But like now when I got up, I had that thing happen in my left hip again. It's not actually in the hip, it's at the top of the leg. It's just like it's gone. And your leg just kind of goes down. And when you keep on walking, it's better, but it's not so great. But that's part of symphysitis. Again, that's something that's very rare, and it's something they can't do anything about.
What is the condition called? I'm gonna look up and see what it is.
It's called symphysitis. SYM.
SYM, yeah.
PHI, I guess. SITIS.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's 2 types of things. There's a pubic symphysitis, which is from the pubic bone, but I don't actually have pubic symphysitis. I've got just symphysitis, which is in my hip joints. And yeah, so when I was pregnant, it was in my hips and my shoulders, but I was in a wheelchair for the last 3 months of my first pregnancy because I couldn't walk because of the symphysitis. And then the doctors told me not to have any more babies because it would happen again. But the second time with my second child, I had physiotherapy right through it. And it was pretty tough, but I managed to stay out of a wheelchair.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. How is your ear? Is it any better than before?
Yeah, it's less blocked. And there was a lot of like aggravation, like up and down with this as you were doing it. There's a bit of pain over here that's come up, but it hasn't just come up now. It was like not last night, the night before in my sleep, something happened. I don't know what happened to it. And I've had disturbed dreams, and then it's just come up again now, but it's not terrible or anything.
Okay.
Mm.
And how about the lymph glands here on your right? How do you feel?
It's not paining.
No pain. And how
No.
about the psoriasis on the right side, because on the tongue and that?
It's not inflamed at the moment. No, it's just the ear is a little bit blocked. It's better, but it's still a bit blocked. There's
Okay.
just a bit of, just.
Okay. A little
Mm.
bit blocked.
Mm.
Okay. I still have a little time, so I would like to work a little some more on you right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I just say, the pain on the right inguinal node, it's moved to the left side. It's not there on the right anymore. That's interesting. It's just cut across in a line. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not in the right anymore at all, but it's on the left side. Am I?
Mm. It's like a line, like behind where you would have your swimming costume, or where I have the cesarean scar. It's like a knife-like pain behind the cesarean scar.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not just on the left. It's in a line going towards the left, but it's in that whole line behind the scar.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, just like a memory has revived, that it's just been cut. It's really strange, just come up.
Yeah, I know why that is. Okay,
Mm.
I think I know. Anyways, you never know with this thing anything, but
Yeah.
you can only enter. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do this again.
Okay.
Manisha?
Yep.
Hello.
I my abdomen's much better.
Okay, so it was
Yeah.
201. What is it now?
It's not pain, it's like a memory of the scar. It's not actually hurting. It's
Oh.
just, I don't in it. You know how you know you've been hurt, but you're not feeling hurt anymore?
Yeah, I also had a cesarean for both of my children, and I remember when that scar was pulling a bit, but it was not really hurting, but it was just I just kind of knew that there was a injury there, kind of, you know. I
Yes.
remember that feeling. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
I've had 2 cesareans, but when you were working on me, and this isn't just when you were working on me, I didn't mention it, but for the last several weeks, now and then, I was getting that feeling that it would come to the left. And this week, it was a lot, that knife pain. But when we started, I didn't have that. And then when you were working on the right side, which is actually much, much, much better now, that knife pain came and it went to the left. But now it's pretty good. Like now, I would go for a walk. I probably will, even though it's late and dark in Sydney. I probably put on my coat and a beanie, and because I like to walk every day. I think it's really important, at my age, especially to keep moving.
Oh yeah.
So I think I can go for a walk now. I feel well enough to be able to go for a walk.
That's
So
really
that's
good.
nice.
So I would just like to clarify so I understand it as well. You don't have any more pain in a linguinal gland, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Or there is still some pain there? And if there is, what is the pain? If you would like to get up and walk around a bit just to test it, right? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
It's not as if I'm not aware of it, like in our culture. I don't know if you've heard of some of in the Hindu gods. Like, have you heard of Hare Rama, Hare Krishna?
Yes, of course. Yes, I have.
So Rama's wife was Sita, and another one of her names was Vaidehi. I think it means, as my mom told me, one who is not aware of her own body, because it was in such a perfect state of alignment. So when you're in perfect energy, because nothing's hurting, you're kind of not aware of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Yeah. So I can't say that I'm not aware of it. So to that extent, I would put it down as a 1, but I won't call it a pain that's going to stop me from being functional or doing anything, or a pain that's bothering. When I started, I was in quite a painful place at 6 or 7, I said.
Yeah, you said 7.
Yeah, I was quite at a painful place. And now I won't actually call it pain, but I won't say I'm not aware of it. So there's some something there, and I can walk around, but that is not made worse by walking. It's just when it's bad, I won't walk.
Okay.
So now I will walk.
Okay, well, I'm really happy with today's session and how we progressed within just an hour, actually, or whatever.
Yeah. No, thank you for all your help,
Really
and
good.
I'll write to you
Sorry, tell me. Say, I will shut up.
I'll write to you and tell you how it goes in the next couple of weeks as well.
Okay, good. And what about your ear?
It's still blocked. It's
Okay.
not great.
What level?
Not bad. It's not 100%.
No, not 100% blocked, you mean?
No, I mean, like at a pain level, it's like a 2 or a 3, but there is a block and there is some pain over here, like I said, that came up.
Okay.
And it's very interesting because it's the same sensation as the scar pain. It's like a sharp, like a hit with a blunt object, a very sharp pain, like that.
Okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Let's do a little one, just few minutes more. I can stick around, sit down, relax, but just do your head and the pain here on the right side, right?
Yeah, on the right side, just here.
And the lymph gland, you said before that it was no pain there. Can you feel anything?
No, it's swollen, but it's not hurting.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
When you were doing the healing, and even now, the tongue is still like tender. It's a little bit sore, the tongue, that psoriasis area. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what? We're gonna see how that progresses next few days. And
yeah. That started in 2000 and 23 January. So it's nearly a year and a half, about a year and a half I've had that. So, I don't expect it to go in a moment.
It best is not to have any expectations at all and just see what happens. I tell that to everyone. Doesn't matter if it's
Yeah.
1 year or it's 10 years or it's 1 day.
Yeah.
To me, that makes no difference really, because
Okay.
because if it's gonna heal, then there is a progress, and there is quite a big progress. So I feel really hopeful. So I don't know, and I have no expectations because I don't know. It's silly for me to assume anything.
Yeah.
And so I'll just let it unfold and see what happens. So,
Thank you. Yeah.
so I'm just going to work with your head because I don't like that pain in the head. We need to release that. I need to release that. I feel. So if you please close your eyes, just like to a couple of minutes at least, and see if I can. Mm. Oh. Manisha, what? How is your head feeling now on the right side?
A little bit better. Yeah, that's released quite a bit. Yeah.
What is the level of pain now?
It's kind of, it's not even a 1, just a little bit, a little bit.
Gosh, that was a hard one. Didn't want to go. Okay, a couple more minutes and then I have to go.
Because my eyes were closed, so I can't see what's happening to you, but I can hear you going through something.
Don't worry about it. It's what I do for the trauma release. That's trauma.
Okay.
Yeah, big one. So let's do it. It might come back. I don't know that, but we can deal with it as we go along, yeah, and try to just release it like this instead of meditation and things. I want to release it like that. It's
Okay.
easier for you when there's not too much emotions involved, but which is not a bad thing, which is a really good thing. But I think it is also possible like this without too much hurt and going back in time and stuff, because nobody wants that. If this is possible, like this is another way. Can be sometimes super effective, sometimes not so great, but it works sometimes. So I'm just gonna do this 2 more minutes and see. How are you feeling now?
It's really interesting. When you work on me, the ear, right?
Unblocked. Yeah.
It unblocks. And then after you stop, suddenly you can feel it again. But when you're working on me, I can actually feel it. So at the moment, I've got a blocked ear, but in the middle, it completely unblocked and the head's better. It's just very faint memory of it, but it feels like it's just going to get better.
That's good.
Yeah.
And
but my abdomen is really quite good at the moment.
very good. Okay, so
Very
and
much.
my pleasure, and really, really is, and I'm so happy that it worked for you. And we're
Yeah.
going to see now for next few days how we're going to be. Give me a little, report. Just write something in the messenger, in my private message, yeah, and and detail each condition, and tell me what's happening with each, so I understand and it's clear. Yeah. And also say, yeah, it doesn't matter, just say what they are, and that's it. Yeah. And yeah, what else? I wanted to say something and I forgot.
I heard you making a lot of noises. Was that heavy for you?
Yes. Not heavy, but I'm yawning. And when I release someone's trauma, when I work on someone, and not always. Sometimes it can just be inflammation that is coming out, but I feel what it is. I know. I don't know how I know, but I know what it is. It's inflammation or it's trauma. This one was trauma, really big one. Yeah, I'm not. So, and I yawn in this time. I yawn, or it makes me cough, or and I have sensations of cold and hot, and just like coming and then leaving my body. And I shake my hand as well, to get rid of it. Oh, yeah.
I look in the video because I couldn't see you because I had my eyes closed.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, this is what's happening. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna open all the windows here to air up because it's feeling really heavy right now in this room. So okay, anyways, it's good. Your abdomen is good. Ear is half unblocked a little bit better. And yeah, let's check on you in a few days.
Okay, thank you, Ekaterina. You have a very nice day, I guess. It's evening for us, so it must be daytime for you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.
My pleasure. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.